Hey guys, today we are going to solve systems of linear equations by elimination. This is the third and final way that we're going to do this. Okay, how to solve a system by elimination. Alright, so there's some steps here, and they'll make more sense after you see one. But the first is multiply, if necessary, one or both equations by a constant so that at least one pair of like terms has the same or opposite coefficients. Actually, you want them to be opposite. I don't know why they said the same. Well, I guess because you could add or subtract. So you add or subtract the equations to eliminate one of the variables. You solve the resulting equation for the remaining variable. And then you substitute the value from step 3 into the original equations and solve. All right, so what does all that mean? That's a lot of stuff. So let's look at one like this. Okay, this one is super easy because you already have one variable, the y's, where they're opposites. Okay, this is 3y, that's negative 3y. This is like the home run of having to do a problem by elimination because it's so easy to do. All you do is combine the two equations. You add them up. So x and x is 2x. This stuff goes away. That's 14. Okay? So the goal is to make one of the variables disappear. That's why you want these two coefficients to be opposites. And I was given them to be opposites, so that's great. So then I just solve for this equation, and x is 7. So I got x is 7. Now I just choose one of the two equations. It does not matter which one. Take that and substitute it back in. So I get 7 plus 3y is negative 2. And go ahead and solve that thing. Like so, and there's your y. And so you have your answer. The answer is 7, negative 3. And you can check that. So 7 plus 3 times negative 3, that's going to be negative 9. 7 and negative 9 is negative 2. 7, and this is going to be positive 9, because negative 3 times negative 3. So that's going to be 16, which is it is, and so it works. Piece of cake. Gotta love that. This is the peak of your life right here. It doesn't get any better than this. Okay, now here's another one. In fact, you know what? Let's have you pause the video and do this one. These are already opposites, so it should be an easy one for you to do, just like the last one. Go ahead and pause it, do the problem, then jump back on here and see how you do. Okay, so again, we've got positive y and negative y. I can just add these up. I don't have to do any other work. So this is 6x equals 30. And then I divide by 6, and x is 5. Who picked such easy problems? Okay, so now I'm going to take the 5. I'm going to substitute it in here. So I get 2 times 5 minus y equals 9. 10 minus y is 9. Okay, so I subtract 10. I get negative y is negative 1, and so y is 1. So my point, my solution is the point 5, 1. Okay, substitute it in. This is 10 minus 1 is 9. This would be 20 plus 1 is 21, and you're a big winner. Okay, hopefully we'll have a more difficult one. Oh, okay. So let's look at this one. We'll do this one together. This is the first one that doesn't have opposites, okay? I've got a 4y and I've got another 4y. These are not opposites, so I need to do something to one of these equations. Here's what I'm going to do. I need to get these to be opposites, okay? I can get these to be opposites if I wanted to. It's just more work. Choose the variable that's the least work. If I wanted these to be opposites, I would have to multiply the top equation by 7 and the bottom equation by negative 3. And then I get 21 and I get negative 21. And that'd be a lot of work. So let's just do this. Let's just take this bottom one, multiply the equation by negative 1. So here's my original equation on the top. Now the bottom one is now going to be negative 7x minus 4y equals 14. Now I can add those up. So this is going to be negative 4x, and this is going to be 8. And I divide by negative 4, and I get x equals -2. Okay, so I take the -2, that's the x, I'm going to go ahead and put it into here. So this is going to be -6 plus 4y is going to be -6. Ooh, look at this. If I add 6 to both sides, I get 4y is 0, and then I divide by 4, and I get y is 0. Wow, this was an easy one. Okay, so my answer then is -2, 0. Let's check it. So -2 times 3 is -6. This is going to be 0 because I'm multiplying by 0. -6 equals -6. Yay, I'm a winner. Okay, here I put -2 in here. I get -14. This is again 0. -14 equals -14. Woo, yay me. Off we go. Okay. Now, you can pause the video and do this one, and then jump back on and see how you did. Okie doke. So these are opposites here, so I'm going to eliminate the x's on this. So I'm going to get 3y's equals 12. And I'm going to go ahead and divide by 3. And so y is 4. Who picks these easy questions? All right, so then this is going to go in right here. This is the easiest way to do it. 5x plus 4 is -1. I can go ahead and subtract 4 and divide by 5. Boom, -1. Okay, so my answer then is, let's see, the x comes first, -1, y is 4, and I'm done. Okay, so we can check it. -1 times -5, that's 5. Plus 2 times 4 is 8, so 5 and 8 is 13. Yay. Okay, and then -5 plus 4 is -1. Again, I'm a winner. Undefeated and untied today. All right. Moving right along. Okay, this one's a little tougher. So I don't have any variables that are opposites already. I don't have any variables that are the same number. So here's what I need to do. I need to kind of look at these and go, do I want to get rid of the x's or the y's first? So I can get rid of the x's if I multiply this bottom equation by -3, because that'll make this positive 6x, okay? And that's the opposite of -6x. If I wanted to get rid of the y's, I would have to multiply this one by 5, because that would give me 20, and this one by 4, and that one would give me 20. And so I can eliminate the y's that way, but I don't want to multiply both of them. So I'm just going to do this one by -3. So I'll write down the first equation again. Okay, and then I'll take the -3 times this one, so that's going to be 6x plus 12y equals, what is that, -42? Okie doke. And then I go ahead and combine them. The x's go away. I get 17y's. And I get -17 over here. Oh, that's convenient, isn't it? Divide by 17, and I get y is -1. Okay, so I'm going to take my -1. I'm going to substitute it into this one, I guess. Doesn't really matter. So I'm going to get -2x minus 4 times -1 is 14. So -2x plus 4 is 14. I subtract 4 from both sides. -2x is 10. And I divide by -2. And I get x is -5. And so there's my x coordinate. And -5 and -1 is my answer. So let's try it. This would be 10 plus 4 would be 14. Yay. This would be 30 minus 5 would be 25. Again, yay. Woohoo. Okay, so here we go. Ooh, story problems. Gotta love those. You buy 8 hostas. This is a hosta, by the way. Very lovely little plants. They like shade. Okay. 8 hostess and 15 daylilies for $193 because you were loaded after payday and you love flowers. Okay, so your friend buys 3 hostas and 12 daylilies for $117 because he's loaded too and he doesn't like flowers quite as much as you do. Okay, so write and solve a system of linear equations to find the cost of each daylily. Alrighty then. So we get 8 hostas plus 15 daylilies costs $193. And then 3 hostas plus 12 daylilies costs $117. Okay, you're not getting out easy on this one because you're going to have to multiply both these equations by something to get something to eliminate. So, here's what I would do. I would take this equation here, multiply it by 3. I would take this equation here, multiply it by -8. Of course, I don't have a calculator, so this is going to be fun. So this is going to be 24h plus 45d is going to be, that's 9, that's going to be 27, it's going to be 579. 9, 20, yep, okay. Now this one, it's going to be -24h, so my h's are going to go away. This is going to be -96d. Okay, and then this is going to be negative. That's going to be 56, 813, 8, 9, -936. Okie doke, let's go ahead and combine those. Okay, so these go away. This is going to be -51d. Hopefully this comes out to a nice number that 51 goes into. So let's see, 936, 579, go ahead and subtract those. That's going to be 7. That's going to be 5, 357, -357. Okay, so I divide by -51, and D comes out to be what, 7? 7. So, daylilies apparently cost $7. Okay, so these are $7. Okie doke. Next, hostas. What do the hostas cost? Okay, we're going to take the 7. Let's go back to our original equation and let's do that one right there. So that would be 3h plus 12 times 7 is 117. Now I chose that one just because the numbers were smaller, so it should be easier to work with. Okay, so this is going to be 84. Okay, and I'm going to subtract 84. And so 3h comes out to be 33. And I divide by 3, and h is 11. So I bought, those are $11. Hostas are $11. Okie doke. So there you go. You can plug those in and check them with a calculator. Okay, so you're going to get to do problems 1 through 37 odd in class tomorrow, and I look forward to seeing you guys. Have a great evening.